power of great education lasts a student long after graduation. While children arrive at school with different capabilities, effective instruction can help position them for great accomplishment later in life.
I think a strong education empowers children for the rest of their life. I think we each can reflect on a teacher who has inspired us in some capacity. I can remember my second grade teacher. She was the one who motivated me to become a teacher. She had a gift for literature, which inspired me. I think strong education requires us to inspire children and motivate them to become productive citizens.
We all remember the teacher who gave us encouragement, who inspired us, who taught us to fall in love with learning. Teachers give children great gifts, but educators need support to help their students thrive. Job-embedded professional development, early childhood education programs, and smaller class sizes have all been shown to assist teachers in helping students reach their full potential. But these efforts are being hindered by budget cuts across the country. And many, including the president of the Pennsylvania State Education Association, say our nation's children are paying the price.
Depending on where a child lives, their zip code determines how much funding is available to educate that child. We believe that every child in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania should have access to the same resources and programs so that we can deliver the power of a great education.
Along with other members of the National Education Association, the PSEA fights for programs that are proven to enhance student achievement. One of the main efforts that gets students off to a strong start is early intervention.
With early evaluation and intervention, we can put plans in place to help students become successful in their academics, build their esteems, so that they're able to be successful later on in life. If the early interventions and evaluations never take place, a student who's struggling academically will run the risk of never catching up to their peers, constantly falling behind academically, socially, and that's not right for our kids. We don't want them becoming disengaged from the educational process. We want them to be excited about new material, excited about learning, excited about coming to school, so they can be excited about their future.
Studies also show that education needs to continue outside the classroom. The PSEA works to educate parents on what they can do to help their children succeed.
I think all parents deep down inside want to be part of their child's education. Not all the time do they have the skills, so they rely on teachers. I think communication is huge. And as educators, we need to keep them involved in the process, whether it's through parent-teacher conferences, peer tutoring with their own students at home and their own children. But I really believe that that's what parents want. They want what's best for their child, and parents want to be involved.
Many issues stir controversy, but there's no topic more unifying than providing our children with a solid education. When teachers, parents, and legislators unite, students succeed, now and in the future. The Pennsylvania State Education Association delivers the power of a great education. This nonprofit organization is made up of 191,000 passionate educators and support professionals who are blazing the trail for student success. These professionals know that there's strength in numbers and work together with parents and legislators to advocate for children.
PSEA strives to be the educational leader in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. We believe that the conditions under which our members work are the same conditions under which children learn. So we do everything we can to make sure they are the best conditions for each child in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Members of the PSEA are people who truly care about education. For them, there's nothing more gratifying than helping students learn and succeed, not just in school, but in life. It's the moments when a student grasps a difficult concept or demonstrates mastery of a subject that makes educating children the most rewarding life path they could have chosen.
Teaching is the most rewarding experience I could ever ask for. It's such a joy to come in every day and see children. It's almost like the product of your hard work and your efforts coming alive in front of you. I enjoy coming in every day and watching my children grow academically and also socially and emotionally from September to June, when they will be moving on to 3rd grade.
I love being an educator because at some point in that child's future, I may have been able to be one little integral part of their success.
In a public school, we're all part of a team. Together, we make the difference. It doesn't matter if you're a school bus driver, someone who prepares the meals in the cafeteria, the teacher, the guidance counselor, the librarian. We are part of a team who together make sure that each child learns to their full potential.
I'm excited to become an educator because right now I'm preparing to be both an elementary teacher and a special education teacher. I feel as though I've had the power of a great education through the dedication of my teachers and the support of my family. I also am a proud member of SPSEA, so it's helped me to become a successful teacher in the future.
Members of the PSEA don't stop working when the school day ends. These educators continue their mission by lobbying and campaigning on behalf of elected officials who support education.
I think it's very important that teachers support pro-education officials. We need to get out there and vote. We need to recruit candidates who support small class size, early child development, professional development for teachers. That's crucial that we are looking for those candidates who are going to support education.
Every person has the ability to make a difference in an election. It only takes one vote. So if you do nothing else, please encourage your family, encourage your friends, but most of all, go to the polls and vote for your profession.
I support pro-education officials first by voting for them. I believe that voting for them is a part of my educational duty, and as a member of SPSEA, I feel as though we can help recruit candidates to support public education and support the children in the public schools.
I look for a candidate who is strongly aware of the needs of our children and who will do everything they possibly can to meet the needs and help our children, not just today, not just in 4 years, but through their lifetime so they can become good, hardworking citizens in the United States.
I have never been more proud to be a member of PSEA, where it gives me the power, the voice, and the network to work with 191,000 other members who do our best every day in the classroom to make public education better.
I'm proud that we have leadership who's not afraid to stand up for what's right even when it's not popular. I'm proud that I have colleagues from Erie to Philadelphia, Wilkes-Barre to Greensburg, who we're all on the same page. We're working and doing the best for our kids. And having that sort of collaboration, it's like nothing else. I'm a very proud PSEA member.
PSEA is an organization of 191,000 people who support public education. They're my voice, they're my advocate, they're my watchdog. They do for us, collectively, something that we cannot do alone.
I am proud to be a member of PSEA because it has helped me with my skills, my leadership skills, and my professional development to help me to become a successful teacher in the future.
As budgets are tightened, the PSEA will continue to fight to ensure that the quality of your child's education is not at risk.
We're facing a lot of challenges in education today. The future of PSEA is to make sure we help our members work with students to close the achievement gap, to increase the graduation rate, and to make sure every child is ready for the world of work and education beyond high school.
The PSEA is working to give your child the best education possible, but they can't do it without your support. To see how the PSEA is working for your child's future, visit psea.org.